Okay, let's fourth time's a charm. Continue. This. Talk to him. Are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me! I am Masked arch enemy. The ace detective, look at me. Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures who loom large across this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other angelic cherubs of light. Why? Now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? Okay, it seems to be okay now. I've been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning the criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I have been returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask. With my brawny mind and brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned that on the news. The Great People Around Town segment. They said it was the museum. The museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Why would they do this? Well, compared to the treasure that I received from them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in the most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Whenever Mask to Mask goes, you'll find Atme and his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out elegance to you and made it a beautiful getaway. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about the night what happened in more detail. Yes. The night of the crime. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. He does have the nose for it. I first received the request from my service about 20 days ago. And that was 10 days ago. We received Mask to Mask calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite righteous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of sight from others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. Somehow I doubt that. To fool your enemy, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Probably not. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. That's impossible. How could that just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though on one came through the oops, it should be no one came through those doors last night. Our precious son still somehow vanished under your nose? That's just not possible. Alright. Let's go talk to Gumshoe, actually. Gumshoe, nope. Alright, so let's go back to the basement warehouse. We're gonna scoot over, not that way. We're gonna slide. Can we examine things now? Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? A criminal is an artist. The crime scene is a canvas upon which he paints. Only I, ace detective Atme, have an eye for which the educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think you pretty much said don't touch anything amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atme. I know everything there is to know about my rival Mask Damask. How do I do now? Does he have any top secret information, stuff that only the real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Alright. Let's slide again. Let's examine. Okay, we checked this, checked that. Did we check the door? Okay, we checked the door. What else didn't we possibly do? Okay, we checked the computer, we checked the camera. We checked this box, we checked this. Alright, so I'm guessing we examine. Let's go move. Go to the exhibit hall, examine. I think we examined everything else in here. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. Alright, let's make sure we didn't miss anything. Didn't look like it. Okay. Go back over here real quick. We're gonna examine the floor real quick. Just to make sure we, again, didn't miss anything on the floor. Yeah. I don't care. I didn't actually mean to click over there. Thank you very much. And okay, we already checked that, already checked that. Okay. Let's go back to our office, I guess. Well, we already know what to do. Alright. Let's talk to Gumshoe, see if he knows anything about, like, say, the calling card. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us looking for help, though. That's not what happened this time, you mean? You got that right, pal. Listen up. If you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away. Got me? Yeah, sure. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Mask Damask were ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The tear of Emanon, the crown of Bongoria. The Sacred Urn of Kurain is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Kurain Village knows about it. Sounds like we got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Alright, so I guess we'll move. Go back to the warehouse. Present things to this man. Mask Mask calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see— Here, we're just gonna snooze this. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top-secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Well, Sir Lawyer? I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say exactly— That's right! We're going to find the Sacred Urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return to my office. My office of earthly delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Yeah, I think I'll just go for 30 minutes, just because we're having more issues. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go up to his office too. Take me with you, okay? Alright, we're examining. We're shuffling, because he didn't like that we looked at this paint. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. You didn't do that. Wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color. This is outrageous. But this paint is already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you, it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left on the bottom side of this stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. Perhaps this box over here? This box right here? Pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box we had the urn in! Don't touch it! There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. Grr, I worked so hard to make that box! Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? The urn has always been on its stand in the Winding Way of Fate Manor. So there's no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Sniffle, sniffle. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd been better if Mask Mask had taken the box too. She tried. Okay, let's scoot over. Wow, this is awesome. Where did Miss Andrews— What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Chichishito. It's literally a 7-branch sword in Japanese, or says Miss Andrews, because we don't speak Japanese in the English version. Wow, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it sell like hotcakes. Maya, no. There's something about it that's bothered me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. The sword. Wasn't Mr. Kami holding it last night? And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. Okay, I think we're good. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean... Yeah, I'll go for an hour. Last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed mask to mask with it. Like this! Youch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head! My hair! Okay, cool. We got that. So let's scoot over this way. Check the statue again. This statue of Mysticami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Right & Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mysticami. Was this where it was last night? I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Alright, was there anything else? No clues here. Door. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess it's where they're keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Scoot. Looks like part of a big signboard, but all I can read on it is the burr. I've got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I kinda doubt it. I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. What are you talking about, food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay, to me, besides spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. Looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. Sounds familiar. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Welcome back. Hopefully we're not cursed. Let's see if we can find the last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask to Mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. Phoenix Wright is not computer literate, confirmed. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic in a high-tech world, Nick. Yeah, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Alright, cool. We got some camera data. Let's move. Hey, Nick! Your cell phone's ringing! Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Ha 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 ha. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Good for you, Gumshoe. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Mask to Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered, but I still got him! Mask to Mask surrendered? That's great! So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing off by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask to Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. Beep. The detention center, huh? Alright. First order business, we're saving that. Because I do not trust this. Alright, we're gonna go to the detention center first. Before we go to his office. Detention center. October 12th, detention center, visitors room. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. Gumshoe, get out of there. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep. After all, we got masked right, but, so where's the sacred urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim, in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear this story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is? Think about it really hard. We are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking the victim is a dead person because we're always in murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Oh, this is a baby. Who are you? I'm Mask to Mask, okay? Wait, Nick, doesn't he look kinda, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the infamous Mask to Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Talk to me, my dude. So you're the Mask to Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. Huh? What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean is it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask to Mask, it's actually Mask to Mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that! I don't need your pity! And a major crybaby too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure! And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? We'll talk about this. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back, I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially that last part. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but I'm actually afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already! Just tell it to us straight! Please. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That hurt. I lost it. What? You lost it? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? How do you lose it? It's probably like 15 pounds. Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. Probably a lot of anos in this dialogue. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your rag, you know? What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute. You went on a train just like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a dolly painting. Are you sure this creep is Mask to Mask? Don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. Who's Desi? So who's this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that! Aw. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I mean to say, my secret base. Secret base. Well, my apartment, actually. Plaza. Pelpe. 3rd floor. Let's go and have a look, Nick. To Max hideout, also known as his apartment on the 3rd floor. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Alright, let's go check on his wife. October 12th, Damask's hideout. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it, this is Damask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. Ah! Oh, you must be the lawyer. And the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm IFA. This is Phoenix Wright. Attorney at law. Nikki Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nikki Boy? Yes. Alright, first we're gonna examine some things. Oh, that's so cute! It's called a hot air balloon, you know? Wow, there's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Run Delight really is Mask to Mask, or, you know... I better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scary when it comes to celebrities. Wigs. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's a dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. Here are those rolls of paper stuck in the trash can. Theft of the Marzen Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy, theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? Probably not. Hey Nick, look on top of the chair. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. You know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way, you can't just go reading private letter because you feel like it. It's just because I feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. There's a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck in them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. That's what MO usually stands for. Wow, Ron has really studied his stuff. Nick, it's a torpedo! It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people leave just lying around. No clues here. Somehow. Let's check. It's Mask to Mask! There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Ah ha 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 ha. I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ah ha 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 ha. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? This thing looks vaguely familiar. I know what that is. Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside-down one, anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. And it looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think that's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act a little grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult, that's a new low. Alright, so we'll talk to me. How about your husband? Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some sort of shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. Hi, Ronnie. He has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. Interesting. He keeps insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn, he kept saying. As if that was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure and he, you know... Is it possible that his own wife doesn't know his secret identity in this room full of things that could prove he has a secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes. I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along on my bike and going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting on your life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action, and yet you married that man. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills or danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. Oh dear. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ronnie's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. It actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. So where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? How are you a security guard? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. Is a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Night of a crime. can you tell us about what happened that last night? What time did that incident happen again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? No, we weren't together at that time of night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, anyway. Let's go check out his office. Well, actually, let's go back to the detention center. Let's see if we can talk to... Nope, anything? Nope. Oh, no. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Again, surprised your security guard. Surprised. How do you work in security? Alright, let's see what's in this office. Oh! October 12th. At Me Detective Agency. This is the detective agency? It looks more like some set of a B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? It looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Well, let's examine anyway. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Ah, that's a huge hearth. That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Okay. Hey, Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for the purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective. Unabridged edition by Look at Me. Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Ah, would you look at that? There's a little Look at Me doll on the helm. How cute! There's a microscope here, too. Wonder if he was researching something. The glasses slides have different names on them. This one says, At Me Virus. This guy is just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon, oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, well, there's always alternative theories, I guess. By alternative theories, you mean ones that make you up inside of your head instead of that. Alright, anything else we can look at while we're... Hello? How can I not look at that? How can I not look at this? Okay. Alright, so... Let me see if I can't... Let's move... Let's go back to the detention center, actually. See if we can't get more out of Ron. Oh, that's Mask Damask calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? You look so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write a Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Actually, can I check this? Alright, so again... I'm really sorry I got so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. The only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. He sure seems sorry. I would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart. Alright, so let's look at profiles. Who knows? He's 34. 23. Oh, they're just 23. That's kind of cute. A bit of a pitiful guy. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a little bit more presenting. What do you think about this? I think I can help you with that. That's not it. Well, thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. I didn't really catch that. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Alright. So, let's actually go back to the hideout. Let's do a little presenting. Like, do you know this? So what do you know about this? No, you can't show that to her, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oops, sorry about that, but it's right over there! The way she just said top secret was worse than giving away what I just did. Oh, when I heard the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Alright, well, actually, let's go back to the profiles real quick. Let's... Tell me about your husband. I want to know. I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So what exactly does he put his mind to? Well, not very often, I admit. What exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband anyway, other than the money? Oh, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? Don't you know people... I didn't know people still use that word. Let's try... Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask Damask? Oh, the music stopped. Mask Damask, of course! I know all about it! My husband is his biggest fan! Oh no, he's a little fanboy! Yeah, what? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. Has he seen a psychiatrist? That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes he is Mask Damask. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, really, has he been checked out? So, when did Ron first become Mask Damask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask Damask. Huh? But... wait a second. Look around the room. This place is obviously Mask Damask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. Hello! A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Hope you're having a good okay, so it looks like Schmucker? Hello. Heroic figures, but Master Mask is a bad guy. He stole our urn, dang it! So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Here, we're just gonna snooze the ad break. Would you still have it? Well, I suppose so. Oh, okay, so me snoozing the ad break made it freeze a little bit, but hopefully it's still going. I'm glad to hear that. I've been having trouble with this stream for the past, like, 3 times, so I'm glad somebody showed up. Thank you for being an audience member today. Well, I suppose so. Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask to Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. Ah, you're a thrill seeker, but a lawful thrill seeker. I had a feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Can you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. ITHK will do. Let's see if it recovers itself. Hopefully it's not actually getting stuck. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it to us. Alright, we got a letter. Alright, so let's move back to the detention center. Alright, so let us present this lovely love letter. Oh, that's right, here. This is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to Mask. Actually, more like taken, probably. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard. The ink is going to be squeezed out. You look so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know it would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, our man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Okay, there it is. Like, dang, Pearl. Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, it's actually not. It's hard to say. Oh no, now he's doing it. Oh no, it's spreading! Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Take his case. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. Defend you. Really? You will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him. Well, he may be a thief, or he might not be. But I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Pearls, I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Really? Wait! This is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya! Where's Pearls? She says she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. Sniffle. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick. Let's get the show on the road. Alright. Can't examine anything here. So we'll go to the office. Carly! Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see. I went and brought a strawberry cake. I'm gonna make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls? Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you, ever. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when the murder happened at Corain Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone? Hey, Maya. Yeah, Pearl is such a good kid. I always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me. She ships you and, whether or not, yeah. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Corain Village custom, sort of. Okay, looks like the ad break is almost over. Okay, welcome back. Alright, so we'll go back to Maya. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well... because of the murder case last year, Hurley's mother is in jail. Oh yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay, totally won't make an appearance in this game. I say with sarcasm, I mean what? She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya, my mother's gone too. Alright, Corain Village custom. There are hardly any men in Corain Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers went very strongly in the Fey family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Corain Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Yeah. because it's like, no, if they're only there to have daughters, well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Yeah, understandable. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father... Yeah, he's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Alright, let's talk about your mom. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Faye. The current master with the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago, after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. Sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, master with the Korean technique, sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Faye main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just by sitting around in the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. You're also like 10? I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Good kid. Oh, it's okay. I'm the one who should be apologizing. Well, I'm going out for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Yeah, that's the... What's the word I'm looking for? The difference is real. Hey, wait a bit. Ack, she sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Let's go back here. Okay, I can't do anything. Alright, so we'll go back to the main exhibition hall. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall. Yeah, what maturity? Oh yeah! Miss Andrews! I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. Your precious urn! Your precious urn! Oh, she's not doing well with this. Please, calm down. What's wrong? I never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up for you. No, it's okay. Don't. I know I don't look it, but I'm good. I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. Oh, poor thing. So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but the detective stopped me. So she was gonna do the thing. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there's security cameras, even in the basement warehouse? Yes, Lordly Taylor is very serious about the security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault! I never should have called the paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Oof. Why do you say that? The urn was stolen. It's pretty an important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to detect Vatme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them is actually Mask to Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so it's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Alright. Let's see if we can't... like... Miss Andrews? I know, it's all my fault! But what's done is done, I'll make it up for making a new one. I'm just wasting my time, she's too far gone! Okay. Let's try the calling card. Yep, nope, she is in fact too far gone. Alright, actually let's present some profiles. Let's see if, like, say, Ron was a security guard that they hired. Nope. Alright, let's move. Let's move. Okay. October 12th, Atme Detective Agency. Hello! Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kinda... Silence? He. Precisely as I expected. What is it? Zavri! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me! A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? How did... I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. Zavri! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Alright, let's talk to you again, I guess. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty alone last night. Precisely, this is my 5th encounter with my arch-enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with my rightful pursuit of my prey. You know? I don't know if this is accurate, but I think he's playing both sides. I heard you've been after Master Max since his very first theft. Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So, that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set up the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera? That you totally borrowed from, like, the movie studio? But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is the modus operandi? Mr. Atme? Do you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Sacred urn? That has nothing to do with this case, never mind that it was stolen. But wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw at pigeons? I'm sorry, the urn is much bigger than a peanut. I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. Exactly. You get it. After all, we are but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Mask to Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Again, isn't this your one job? Yeah, now that you mention it, it's strange. After all, you were on guard all night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask to Mask. Ah. What the? It's a Cyclock. Of course it is. Why would this man not be lying? Cyclock? Alright, let's... Hey, Nick. What's this Cyclock thingy? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. No, he'd probably be too distracted by the flowers around the snail. The snail'd be like, and I'm escaping! By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? The Magatama has that kind of power? You're the one who gave this Magatama to me last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is prized by the Fae family heirloom, but Perthy was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual power, right? That's why I don't really know much about it, what it can do. Okay, so, yeah. This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean channeling school someday? So how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool. I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Alright, so let's do exactly that. Let's see if we can't get him to talk. Presenteth. Yeah, it's just one lock. I could probably do it with what I have. What's his MO? Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask to Mask commit the crime. Well, now I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy's lying through his teeth. Well, we do have the proof for that. I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. And this is why we have the computer files. Take it. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. Should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through the door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind. We've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch any of it flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Why are you saying I didn't do my duty properly? You must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay. Here, we're gonna save real quick. Oh, it doesn't let me. Okay, fine. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were... unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. The sword. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I, look at me, could be knocked unconscious so easily by a giant 7-tiered sword? Surely! The sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, the sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, Detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Nice. And I didn't even lose anything. Talk to me. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? What an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes? Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head behind with a gruesome item here. Ouch, Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined in more ways than one. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Alright. Updated. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest detective in the world. Maya, no! No, he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Mask to Mask. Yes. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask to Mask. But you never actually saw him! Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera just for such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is the photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him? Mask to Mask. Paint! The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he has a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight has a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. Why do you think... What? There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective to ever walk the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look, just in case. Alright, let's go and check that envelope. Go back to the hideout. Let's examine the thing that we couldn't examine before. Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? Exactly that. Mr. Delight has a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. Blah, 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 blah. His high maintenance wife. He's got to get the money somewhere. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. It surely couldn't be some debt or something. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. Oh! $50,000? This is blackmail. Sure looks like a major clue, all right. All right, so we totally got a blackmail letter just sitting there. Ding dong. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second. I totally won't get kidnapped or whatever is about to happen. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. What's happening? Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You're... Nick, it's you! Why, it's you! What a fluke! Oh, hi, Larry! Ah, Larry! Long time no see! What? You know each other? Dinky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? Something? You mean what I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this. And married to... Way to go, don't encourage this. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been... Not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey, man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. Like, 2 different times. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And and what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me. Why are you in the security outfit, Larry? And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. And I'm totally not gonna zoom right out of here. Nice screw all that, Dizzy. So, how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Larry Butts. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform from my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. Ha 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 ha. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you. Women, I don't trust them anymore. For like the 5th time. You got dumped again? Well, Bennifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. I love that it's Bennifer. That's when I met the famous Caddy Tom. And my whole life changed. Bennifer, Caddy Tom, I never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me, can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, they're so, You're different, Maya. You're not like other girls. Oh my god, he did say you're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Why are you here? So, what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked up this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Ronnie's wallet added to the court record, found by Larry at his part-time security company. It is the night of the crime. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture's in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, that's not what you're thinking about. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. No way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is just here to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks love a guy in uniform, you know? Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. A security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform is all about. Wallet. So, what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? I'm trying to see if I've got some alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of the company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? I mean, he works as a security guard. Does he work in the same building and was he just a klutz and dropped his wallet? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that one. After all, he works there. Yeah, that's what I just said. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working as a part-time security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry's working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this keycard. Keycard added to the court record. Alright, thanks, Larry. Let's move to the detention center. Okay, he's left. Let's go back to the... 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 Okay. So, I gotta find something. Okay. Okay. Actually... Talk to me about the security card, Larry. Let's see if this does anything. So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one's for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data! Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance to be with Tessie. No! It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Keycard updated. Let's try his wallet too, actually. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious. You know what I was interested in. If Master Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. He's gonna rob his wife. Alright. Wrong button. Alright, let's move. Let's move. Let's move again. We'll figure out where we're supposed to go. I don't want to trust him. Let's see if I can't. No, I don't want to trust him. Alright, hold on. Can I talk about anything? Nope. Okay, what am I doing? I don't have my thing up. Anyway. Can I change anything? Welcome back from the ads. Normally I'd put an ad break screen on, but my OBS is not cooperating with me. This is like the 4th time I tried to start stream, and this is the longest I've been going on this particular... Hello. So Ron received a blackmail letter, huh? Do you think Miss Delight knows about this? Well, if she did, I don't think she would have been smiling like that. I wonder if we should tell her about it. I think it'd be smarter if we didn't. Okay. Hello. It's a bunch of chic costumes and pieces arranged in a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on this mask. It's Phoenix Damask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way! I'm not stealing from a thief. I had enough bad karma as it is. Yeah, we're on the what do I do? How do I progress section? Let's see if there's anything else. Move. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try. Are you gonna... You would think, unless it's the the noble kind? You know? Nope, she doesn't know. Okay, okay. I don't necessarily... Let's try the computer dad. Nope, 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 doesn't know. Basement warehouse. Fine. Fine, we'll talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. He's a pain. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest in saving that finds evidence against my arch rival. Nah, it's okay, Nick. That's just a piddling bit of evidence hog. That's his defense style. Piddling evidence hog. You say it, and it yes, I know, you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said that I was a rival and not piddling evidence hog? Okay, Alright. Nope. I guess I can show... Let's try... Move. Let's go back here. Let's present. Come back here, security photo. Nope. Still, she's too far gone. Let's see, what else? Can I go back to the detention center, maybe? No? Alright, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. What? Huh? What? I can't believe you did this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't know that kind of money. No. You don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Rhonda Light. Phew! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah. So what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. What? Sounds like I really should find more about this KB Security company. Yeah, let's move the plot along, shall we? KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. Yeah, he probably would. How many lawyer fees has he not paid? KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah? In fact, I'm on the job right now. And I'm not doing my job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what the mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I'd guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Rhonda Light was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Wow. Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hey, Nick, your phone! Hello? Is this the right residence? Ah, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try and find some more clues, but... I'm afraid I've gotten lost. We gotta go rescue the child. What? Give me the phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? The person who doesn't act his age and always says Zavari, when he's excited. Look at me. Ace Detective? Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright. I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like a real kitty. She's 10! Leave her alone. Another one for your, special friend. Oh my goodness, Larry. Go jump in a lake. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? October 12th, Abbey Detective Agency. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Early! I never thought I'd see the two of you again! So Mr. Ace Detective is out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Where did he go in the past 2 minutes? Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were last here? Let's stare at it for a second. Yeah, what's that? Now that you mention it, what's that bag doing on the table? This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. I wonder indeed. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit, I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, feels kind of hard and smooth, and oh no, what could it possibly be? Well, hello there. Eek! He's here! What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignore the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry, my baby do it! Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging around here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Zavri. Shall we say, the fugitive, figurative Sir William will be dropping his... Excuse me? Figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna get really exciting. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be the day to remember. Look at me, will take the stand, and he will probably never shut up. And then, Zavari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defense, I see. However, it is not that It's not I that is your greatest enemy. There's far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? We'll get to Godot in a minute. And yes, I did read the play that his name was based on, so I do know that's how it's pronounced. I read it in high school. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try and defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight was really Damask. He, my dear lady. Times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, Will you understand this when you are you will understand this when you are more mature. Goodell. Who is this Goodell person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Goodell, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Goodell, a legend or a myth, man pinned a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Goodell? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Goodell, it's Mr. Edgeworth. I know, right? That is the appropriate emote for this situation. Isn't that right, Nick? It is no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Mr. Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad, so that we picked the second best one. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the look-at-me of the prosecutor's office. We don't need two of you. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. He. Sir Lawyer. Stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Okay, I've had a good hour and 40 minutes of uncursedness. So I'm gonna call it here. It's shorter than I would normally like to do. However, considering it took me 4 times to get this to run correctly, we're taking this as a win. And I appreciate the people actually showed up. And now that I have an audience, I can show this off to actual people with eyes. Because my artist worked really, really hard on this. Oh, it didn't do it! How dare! Oh yeah, because it got stuck again. Anyway, how dare! Anyway, I made a clip of it earlier, so I'll share it to my socials, but I have a whole magical girl transformation sequence, and it's very cute, and my artist worked really hard on it. Anyway, normally I'd go to an ending screen, but again, we're stuck, so I'm just gonna raid out. I don't know why OBS is like this today, so we're just gonna be happy that we got as far as we did, and we'll pick up with the trial next time. Let's find somebody to raid. Did it actually? Hold on. Okay, so interesting. Bye, thanks for coming by. It was really nice to see you. I'm totally waving back at the emote even though you can't see me. So, yeah, let's raid up. Let's go to Liv. Just having a nice chill time with the art with the commission that I totally asked her to do. And by totally asked, I mean I also totally paid her for this. So we'll do... not that. RMAA. RMAA 2. And now we'll go to live. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for putting up with the, lovely, lovely shenanigans of whatever OBS was doing. Bye.